This is a state emergency transmission. All citizens are urged to remain calm and listen closely. Officials have been reviewing a series of disturbing reports from shopping malls nationwide. Out of caution, we are releasing this information to the public tonight. You may think malls close at night to save money, or for cleaning, or because no customers are left. That is not true. They are closed for your protection, because after midnight, these places no longer serve people. The first evidence came from ordinary surveillance tapes. At exactly 12:01, entire stores rearranged themselves between frames. Food trays appeared on tables that had been cleared. Mannequins were facing new directions, or sometimes standing closer to the cameras. At first, managers dismissed it as tampering, but then night staff began vanishing. Custodians, security guards, stock workers. They clocked in for overtime shifts and never clocked out. Cars were still found in the lots. Phones were left charging in break rooms. But no one walked out. Footage reviewed later shows why. In one clip, a guard on the second floor is leaning over the railing, watching the food court below. At first it looks empty, but frame by frame, dozens of figures begin filling the chairs, standing in lines at darkened counters. They resemble shoppers, but their movements are wrong. Too smooth, too in sync, like a reflection repeating the same gesture over and over. Their faces are blurred, stretched sideways as though glass was pulled across them. The guard doesn't notice until one of the figures turns, not toward the camera, but directly toward him. The tape skips. The chairs are empty, and the guard is gone. Another clip shows mannequins walking. Not stiff like people imagine, but casual, fluid. Their painted eyes roll in their sockets. Their plastic mouths open wider than they should, like hinges bending the wrong way. They leave the clothing store, scatter across the hall, and when they return, their clothes have changed. They are dressed like the employees who vanished. There is audio too. A recorded call from a night worker who dialed mall security. His voice was shaking. He said he could hear footsteps behind him, even when he ran. He said the escalator kept moving down, but the floor never got closer. He said every exit door led back inside. Then the line filled with noise, hundreds of shoes scuffing tile at once, all circling him. And finally, a voice over the loudspeaker. It wasn't a recording. It was his voice, calling his own name. These reports are not isolated. They are spreading. Every mall, every city, exactly at midnight. Authorities now believe malls were never designed only for people. The architecture, the endless mirrors, looping halls, identical storefronts, it is not built to guide you out. It is built to keep you in. After midnight, the mall becomes something else. A place for them, not for us. That is why you will never see a mall open 24 hours. That is why employees are told never to linger. That is why lights flicker in empty buildings when you drive by late at night. They are not empty. They are active. Just not for you. You may be tempted to prove this wrong, to test it, to sneak in after dark. This is not curiosity you can afford. If you step inside after midnight, you will not be shopping. You will be merchandise. You will be tried on, examined, rearranged, replaced. Do not go near the malls at night. Do not approach if you hear music playing through the glass. Do not look back if your reflection waves when you are still. And if you ever hear your name called over the intercom after midnight, you have already been chosen. This concludes the transmission. Stay home. Stay alive. Stay out of the malls.